Hi guys and girls, what's going on? It's me, Joe, back here with another episode of our Rome 2 Total War Let's Play with Sparta. So last episode we took Athens. As you can see, my little army stood there now. Very nice job indeed. Big city and a big step forward in Sparta's position. We now have the ability, if I want to in the future, to swap that out and get a navy. However, navies aren't worth much in this game as of present, and the naval battles are pretty broken. So the whole reason I really wanted to get Athens is for all this type of stuff, and that really helps out with public order. It helps out with a lot of food income as well, and obviously we get a Perikoi camp as well, which gives us some better ranged units than what we had. Now, ranged units are quite important actually when you're fighting in this part of the world, I've realised, because they do account for helping a lot to break phalanx. Now, phalanx are something that's quite difficult to break if you just charge infantry straight out of them and stuff like that. And if they do form a square or something, then it is very hard. Now, I'm not saying the AI does, but generally this is a tip if you're playing online, is to definitely have a few ranged units. They can probably, pick off quite a few men as they're stood down the line, and it will force the other commander to do something. But anyway, enough strategical tips. As you can see, we do still have a problem, and that is, I think, are they Egyptian or are they? I'm not even sure. Okay, I think that's. I need to. Honestly, Egypt. No, these are Athens. Okay, so we have a problem, and that is that there's an Athens navy right there. However, Athens navy, as far as I know, cannot embark onto land and start attacking shit. So we should be okay. Well, we'll soon find out, I suppose, next turn if I'm wrong. So I've got an army up north, and we can upgrade these now. So they have better armor, which is always good. Something we want for our, especially for the pikemen. Pikemen are quite a defensive unit, good unit to have. We did just beat Macedon's army, and now I believe Macedon's under attack by Tydeus. If they are, then Macedon's about to fall. Because Macedon's not in any position with that army that they've just sent at me. They sent 3 armies actually. I think there's like 3 different ones there, but I slaughtered nearly all of them. So, as you'll be able to remember out of last episode, so they don't have that much going on. Rome's still being pretty quiet, to be honest. We'll bring our agent back over here because we don't need them over there. But generally speaking, yeah. So before we continue, let me just edit the sound volume because I've realised this bloody music is really loud, and it really doesn't need to be that loud. We'll edit everything down a bit, and the speech can go down as well. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Hope you can hear me better now. Oh, fucking music. I really hate these soundtracks sometimes. I don't mind some of the soundtrack things in this game, but majority just suck prick. Right, okay, so next step is what I thought is obviously to try and push north into Pella as fast as possible. However, it's not really as easier said than done, really, as with a lot of things in life. So we'll end the turn here anyway. Oh, okay. Who's Galinos? Galinos. Is this guy in it? Yeah. Okay. What's he got? Just go for a zeal then. Another thing about this game is the kind of dumbed down diplomacy and trait system. You know, I much prefer the one in Shogun 2, to be honest. And Angry Joe, if you go to Angry Joe show, he outlines it in his full review absolutely fantastically. Really delves into the issues in this game, which is a good thing in my opinion. But the diplomacy is really weak. But I cannot take it away from the game that it looks nice, and the concept of the game is amazing, and the battles are pretty awesome and stuff. You know, the grand scale of things is pretty goddamn epic, and I don't think no matter how much of a fail they could have done would have prevented me from enjoying this game. I just enjoy. I love the Roman period anyway, but they would have had to really have fucked this up for me to not to be able to play it. And I nearly racked up 35 hours of gameplay time already on it since last Saturday. It's quite substantial, really. But yeah, that's just me as a person. So yeah, we're looking in a decent position at the moment, but this is where it starts to get a bit hard now, because really what I want to be doing actually, instead of going to Pella, is I need to go and attack that other place down there so I can make that full province. Because making a full province actually really helps towards a lot of things, and you wouldn't think so, but it does. And completely another technological advancement there. So let's see what else we can put on here. So we could have the docks, but I think we should go for pre-siege stuff because we're going to start needing that quite heftily. So obviously, what I'm going to do is, I don't know where that enemy navy's gone. The only place they can attack of mine is actually Athena, so we haven't really got the money to do a lot of things. That's the only problem when you're playing as Sparta, you know. So what we'll do is we'll train up some of our men. Oh, I can't really train. Oh wait, hold on. Has Macedon fallen? Yeah, Macedon. Okay, so Macedon seems to have gone completely off the map, which is good for me. Less risk of being attacked and killed, which is always awesome, to be honest. Can these things shoot walls? I don't know.
Ready for battle.
I'll tell you, we'll just carry on building our troops up for now. We have enough food to do that, I suppose, but no, I'm not going to do it yet. So we'll just have to wait. It's a bit of a waiting game until that siege equipment's done. What we'll do is we'll move my army from Larissa downwards to Athena and station it in Athena, and we'll move my army that's already in Athena, and we will travel across the ocean and go and take it by force, hopefully in one turn. If we can do it in one big assault and get it out the way, that would be absolutely awesome, but as of yet, we are unsure. Now what I'm hoping is that as this goes along, we get a lot of trade agreement offers and things like that when we control Athena. It's a very good place to have for trade agreements, and quite a strategical location within the Mediterranean. I think this is the Mediterranean. Don't have a clue, don't ask. I'm really not good at geography. But yeah, it's a really good, probably the main hub of the Mediterranean, if I'm even right in saying Mediterranean. For trade and navy, it's just in a really good place. It's really, you can access pretty much anything. Now I have got to watch out for those guys up north because they are pretty powerful, and I am playing on hard. I did start our own campaign on hardest difficulty because I wanted the AI in battles to step it up a notch, because let's face facts, they're not really amazingly hard in this game as of present, pre-patch. Hopefully they'll be a bit more challenging. Oh, and we seem to have a diplomatic errand. A once lame man, cured in Epidaurus, is walking the streets and rejoicing. The people are abandoning their homes and walk to follow him on the pilgrimage to honour the gods. Cured by Epidaurus. Oh, okay. Oh, we kind of need people to make him disappear. Sounds harsh, but you know, we kind of need our people to be a bit more fair. Oh, fuck off, Macedon, really? There's none of you left. You're still coming at me with your assassins and stuff. See if we can persuade her, because 50-50 chance, probably not, to be honest. Your agent has been wounded in action. She will need time to go. Oh, fuck's sake. Really? Alright, so what we'll do then is we'll move this army down here and this army off into the Atlantic, and we'll swoop round and try and take these people out. Because we have enough men, I believe. -2 for Athens. Not cool. Okay, no, whatever. We'll have to do for now. It won't, you know, no riots are going to happen. Everyone's a bit unhappy without an army there, so we do need to sort that out. You know, I'm probably going to end up switching a few of the buildings out in Athena, sorry, because I need some more good social buildings to help raise morale in the towns, because at the moment it's really low, and I'm sorry if you can hear my chair, but it seems to be squeaking like a motherfucker today. So yeah, that's something I definitely need to do. But yeah, as soon as we've got this province, that'll be a big step forward in this campaign. We've got a whole province in the Mediterranean. It's a bit split up, which I hate personally, but because it's one province, if we keep one army stationed at Athena, it will help the morale of all the towns. Something I love about having a province and the regions being connected is that you can station an army at one place, and which will raise the morale of all 3 towns, or all 4, however many are in the region, which is pretty awesome, and it requires a much less management, which suits me down to the ground, because I just want to kill stuff and expand as a nation, because every time I press that tab button and zoom out and see my little empire growing, it gives me little bum thrills. So you know, that's what we want to be aiming for here. And I've got pins and needles in my foot, and it hurts. Back to the game, Joe. So yeah, if you wonder what graphical settings I'm playing on, I've actually configured my little custom settings to play on. Now, there've been a lot of little patches coming out, about 10 to 90 megabytes in size each. And, oh, no, he's got quite a lot of gravitas. Oh, really? That's a lot of money. There we go. Okay. So we can get on the land there and get ready to attack these. Oh my god, that's pretty hefty army. But we shall see. Might want some. Do we want some of these? Mercenary Thuros. They don't really look amazing, do they? Let's be honest. I think they'll do for some helping units, because we could do with some more cav, to be honest. Mercenary Tarentine Cavalry. Mercenary Hoplites. We could probably hire 2 groups of those while we're. There we go. So we hire them. There we go. Got an extra group of Hoplites. They're really expensive per turn. So really, next turn when we attack, hopefully we'll be able to take it. Because that's. Wasn't expecting a big army there, but really in the past when I've done this, there has been sizable armies. When it comes down to just one nation, usually the army is actually quite buff with that nation. So I don't know what I was thinking, but we should be able to take it. Nice battle. Hopefully. Being the keyword. But yeah, back to my graphical settings. I've come up with this custom settings, about high to ultra settings-ish, you know, between the two. That plays pretty well in battle as well. I'm not sure how it's going to stand up recording. Obviously 1080p 30 FPS should hopefully be fine. I've noticed in my last videos that when I was in battle we had some weird graphical glitch, and hopefully that will not be the case again, but it's just the recording software can't seem to record this very well, but hopefully we won't get that, and if it does then I will look into fixing that for the future episodes. But the Creative Assembly have been releasing small updates every now and then actually, and small syncs to help performance issues, because there's a lot of performance issues on this game. On my rig it should be running a lot better than what it is. On my friend's rig it should be running a fuckload better than what it is. He struggles to play it on max settings, and with an i7 and a top range AMD graphics card, along with a fuck ton of RAM and storage and everything and water cooling, he can't seem to run it very well at all. Which is pretty, I'd be pretty pissed off if I was him, to be honest with you. So do they have allies? No. Okay. Cautious and loyal, but whatever. We are going to have... Oh, I'm at war with Egypt. Ooh. I forgot about that. Oh shit, son. I think we can do that. I think we can do that, guys. We're outnumbered by about 600 men. But either way, they have only got the kind of militia hoplites or militia pikemen or whatever the hell they're called. We have some very good units, along with some mercenaries, which I'm planning to get killed entirely in this. So I'm charging them in first, because the faster they get killed, the more money I save. So I'm happy with that. And we have some pikemen as well to hold the line. What I'll probably let them do is charge into my pikemen first, because I think they will. And from that, obviously flank round and charge in with my hoplites, which are a lot stronger melee infantry generally when it comes to attacking. They're probably my attacking force for my army, and my pikemen are what I use to set up my strategy. So they're kind of like the forefront of the strategy, I would imagine. And the cavalry are just there to help mop up any runners on the way, because I hate attacking a place and having the army run away, because it annoys me, because I end up just facing them again in a few turns when they do one of their suicide banzai charges. So, you know, we are attacking, which sucks actually, for the pikemen even. So we will have all of our men around there. Got our general over there. Mercenary mercenary hoplites, or I call them hoplites. Am I wrong? I don't know, I must be wrong. No, they say Macedon. I don't think it's Macedon. I've never thought it was Macedon. So I don't know. Am I wrong, or is it just their weird American? I don't know. I just never called them. Oh. I don't know.
Reinforcements approaching.
Bring these forward. Time, toggle fire at will on, and everyone move forward. Very nice men, but obviously they don't really look like what they look like in 300 Spartans, like. But I can't expect them to because, well, I don't know. If I want to see some men running around in leather hot pants slicing shit to pieces, I think I can always find that in. I don't even know actually. Where the hell I'll be able to find that? Something I did find about the Hollywood style 300 Spartans was the very how do I put it, muscly men with six-pack abs running around slicing shit to pieces, and yeah, decent film and everything, good action, but historically accurate? I think not. Although I know that Leonidas and his 300 was a true story and all that stuff, I really do believe that. I can believe that personally. What I do not believe in, with all my children, is the fact that they ran around in leather hot pants. And yeah, I would have much thought they would have looked personally like these guys do or something, just Spartan soldiers, not fucking gay strippers. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's what they actually look like. But who knows? Right, I'm going to send my skirmishers forward here to try and draw the enemy forward as a whole. They haven't really got many ranged units actually with this part of the army at all. So we can try and bring them forward here. As you see, the military hoplites come in. I've got the skirmisher mode actually toggled off, so I'll pull my men back manually, which should lead them straight into my pikemen phalanx lines, which is good. So we'll bring them back now. And that will hopefully lead them straight in if my men can run away in time. Oh, I think they've just got caught, but I think we should be okay. There we go. And look at that, they're just getting absolutely owned, personally. So let's see how good they are holding the line then. As you can see, it's holding pretty well for now. However, we are losing a substantial amount of men. They did charge straight through my pikes. I don't know, we'll have to see. They managed to hold off two whole groups on this side of them. We're going to get these guys to hold fire. In fact, what we can probably do... Alright, while they're doing their thing, we'll bring this cavalry around the side here. We could probably swoop into the backside of them, but we'll bring our hoplites forward and let's really push back now. They've made their initial advance, so if we push round or through, one of the two. And that should make them pretty much run straight away. There we go. So we push here on the right flank and go straight into their skirmishers. We'll keep our phalanxes moving. So let's move these forward in a line. As you can see, not many left of them actually. But these guys should account for the losses we made. Bring them forward over there. There we go. So bring these forward. Like so. And what we'll do is we'll bring another 3 groups of hoplites, including the mercenaries, over on this side. And we'll keep 2 in fallback in case something goes drastically wrong and we need to fall our men back, and we should be okay with that. We'll keep our pikemen just to run off, keep advancing, just kill any people that try and make a break for it through the lines. As you can see, these pikemen have done really well though, to be honest with you, making all these people run, and they're holding their ground pretty well, so that's really good. I'll tell you what we'll do with these guys. Actually, we'll let them deal with that, and we'll go start heading towards the flag. So when that navy gets there, I assume, which they're here. Are they going to go anywhere? They're just going to stand there. Is there a glitch? Is one of them still on the boat? Are we cool? No, we look pretty much cool, so I don't really know what the deal is with that, to be honest. Seems to just want to sit there and be abnormal. Oh, Cav. Hello. Bring it, mofos. We got you. There's our cav. Let's bring them through here then. Push all our hoplites up. Through. Through here. Bring them up through there. Perfecto. Move them forward. Bring our skirmishers up in support. Now what we'll do is we'll sandwich this cav here. Make sure that that is a general unit as well. So really we want to stop them from causing too much damage. Go through there like so. Bring them through the side. Good, good. Bring them through with them so we can secure a foothold behind the enemy. Okay, bring them that way. They're pegging it for some reason. Really not looking very confident. Citizen cavalry needs to be brought back. These guys need to push down. Perfecto. Okay, they're routing. Push round this way. They're about to start running. Bring them down here in support. Bring them in the back. Charge them off. Charge after the skirms because they're running for their lives anyway. I'll bring one bit of cav and... oh wait, no, they're still up and going. So what we'll do is we'll bring these around here then. Come on. Let's have you chasing them properly, please. They just run straight in and they're going to get absolutely mullered. Oh! Spear in the face. Very nice one. I just see an awesome animation actually yesterday. I was playing as my Rome campaign and that was when they charged into battle and the men charged at them. They actually like literally flipped them over with their shield and then stabbed them on the ground. I have never seen an animation like that before in Total War. That was pretty goddamn epic. And we just won the battle. So, there's a bit of a loose commentary in the battle, but I was trying to describe what I was doing as I was doing it, obviously. So we had lost 129 and killed nearly 1,300, so that was a really good battle, and we did pretty well. And yeah, I'm actually quite happy with the way that's turned out. As you can see here, the pikemen all got some very nice kills. My hoplites that charged in got some very nice kills. I believe these were the 3 groups that charged in initially, all getting over 100 kills. Which is very good. As you can see, completely annihilated that army. There's only a few left of those, but that was the garrison army, so they won't count for shit. The fleet never even got into battle, so they will probably retreat as soon as I take this place. But we're going to occupy it now. As you can see, in the nuts, straight through the shoulder. Very nicely done. I love that animation. It's one of my favourites. And there we go. So now we control a province, as well as upgrading our army. So let's have a look on the map, so I can have my little bun thrills. Okay, so as you can see, we are probably one of the biggest powers in the Mediterranean islands as of now. Now, some big factions we need to be careful of now because we're starting to get to the size where we're going to start drawing a lot of attention, and we are surrounded by big factions now. We've got rid of a lot of the like little primate Mediterranean factions, and there's only a few of them still going. So we have the Rhodes, which are still up and going, which is good for me. And we obviously have the Sardes, and they're losing ground fast by the looks of things. Pergamon, and we have Tilis, I need to be careful of from the north. Rome could make a push down on me from the west, which is bad. The south I have Egypt, and they look pretty extensively powerful, but they will be fighting the Seleucids, hopefully. And the Seleucids to the far east look pretty powerful as well. So where to expand from here, I'm not too sure, because it starts getting a little tricky now, because to expand anywhere apart from these 2 factions here, or this one even, I'm going to now have to start fighting big scale warfare. Now what I've liked to have done is to make my way through Macedonia and up into the north and branch round and take it all in one big swooping circle like that, to create like a circle, and because I have loads of trade and it would be cool. However, that's obviously the main objective and aim. Now I'm hoping not to get into any confrontation with Rome. Rome is a big a force that's to be reckoned with no matter how good or how bad they're doing in the campaign. Their armies are very strong. I've played with them and I do know that. So as you can see here, Egypt are going to probably be a key ally in helping me take anything or going any further. So that's something obviously we want to try and explore as we go on. Otherwise, I don't want to get myself into a really bad situation, which is entirely possible, because I can, if I'm not careful, really screw myself over here, so I've got to be careful, to be honest with you. So we will soon find out what the situation is. So let's open diplomacy here before we end the turn. As you can see, at the moment we are, very unfriendly with us, to be honest with you, and we are actually at war with them. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get a peace treaty. As you can see, they're really not having that. So let's see if I can offer nearly all of my money, and they've rejected my offer. So as you can see, Egypt really is not accepting any peace treaties at the moment. So what I'm going to try and do, because I'm on pretty good terms, I believe. I'm on 31 with them. I'm going to try trade. Okay, they don't want a trade agreement. The non-aggression pact. They don't want a non-aggression pact really either. God. Defensive alliance. No. Okay, so even though we're on pretty good terms with them, we could try and elucidate non-aggression pact. Oh.
Fine olives or agreeable talk.
No. Okay, so as you can see at the moment, no one really wants anything to do with us. The Seleucids look like to have a lot of enemies and a lot of friendlies as well. So we have reached a bit of a difficult point in this campaign, to be honest with you. Now what I'd like to do is obviously take Rhodes, but then that means taking Pergamon, Pessinus, and Ephesus as well. Now Ephesus, I know, is a big faction, and if I remember correctly, all these factions along here do like to team up on whoever attacks them. From experience in one of my previous campaigns. So we do need to be extensively careful when it comes to that as well. So let's end the turn here anyway. Edict, yes, because we control an entire province. So we go on the capital, and we're going to issue an edict. So let's have a look what we can get. Minus 20%. No, we don't. I don't like to hire mercenaries personally myself. We've got enough food anyway, so we don't need that. Okay, we'll go for that for now. That always give us some, cuts in prices. As you can see, they're actually really unhappy at the moment, but that's fine. We should be okay. Now what I'm going to do is change. I need to change one of these out really. It's only producing 4 food. So really we can probably afford to dismantle that. We've got 36 food stockpiled anyway, so we should be okay. So that's the overall plan, which I just gave you an overview anyway, my overall plan. It's probably going to change, as everything does in Total War. Nothing really stays the same. And it looks like Athens, remnants of Athens are going to try and attack us. To be honest, I'm not going to play this battle. It's a waste of time, I believe, to be honest. We're just going to, quite simply, auto-resolve it. Because to fight 100 men, it just wastes time in the episode. And obviously, we want to get on to some better stuff and good stuff. So I'm going to enslave Athens captives. Only 7 of them anyway. But yeah, so bear with me. Because I'm trying to think about what I can do now, to be honest with you. Without kicking off a major shitstorm. Now, what I'm actually thinking is now, I'm thinking to make this really interesting, I'm going to go to war with Rome. For the simple fact that I've never, ever been on the receiving end of a war with Rome, and I've always been very, very intrigued to know what it would be like. And someone just started playing Mountain Blade, thank you for that. Okay, so I think that's what I'm going to do, and I'll tell you why, is because once I've done that, having what Rome can give me will help me dearly, and we're going to attack again, and this time it's by the pretty much same amount, so let me go on the aggressive stance, and this time, because they're only a minor faction, we'll just slaughter all the captives. We don't really need them, to be honest with you. So I'm planning on declaring war with Rome after the Athens has wiped themselves out pretty much, and this faction, the remnants of it, which is 1 navy, will not be far behind, hopefully, which is good. So we should be good for this, actually. Okay. I hope you guys are enjoying this Let's Play, by the way. I'm enjoying playing it for you guys, and I hope you don't mind the quite obnoxiously long commentaries through every battle. I do like to commentate what I'm doing to you guys, and the reasons why, along with my overall strategy, because I think it's quite important for you guys to know where I'm thinking and what I'm actually on, so you guys can kind of, link in and understand my train of thoughts, which is, oh no, I did the wrong one. I'm epic, there we go. Okay, because that to me is really important that you understand where I'm coming from, you know, and vice versa. Because, you know, really, if I declared war on Rome, I could probably make one big push. However, I'm really not making much income, and that is a huge problem, because I know that to raise good armies, good standards of armies, I need much more money than what I'm getting, and that is just not happening, which is quite depressing, to be honest with you. So yeah. Okay, so let's move our army back up north. Anyway, regardless. Actually, wait, no, yeah, we can actually do that pretty well. We're fine if we do that because these are all linked, aren't they? I believe. Yes, they are. Okay. Okay, so if we move, that army really can't move very far, so we'll just. But in fact, we really want. Oh, fuck's sake! I forgot that army was there. It's really small. Our garrison will probably be able to kill it anyway. But yes, research technology, Joe. I was just looking at that, wasn't I? And I didn't press anything because I'm clever. Okay, some irrigation ditches there. More food, the better. Gives us more surplus to do whatever we want and build whatever we want. Because food is a big factor actually when it comes to building stuff in this game. I've found. Not having enough food, it can really screw up your day. And while I'm looking at the top, someone said that I should do a Let's Play of Parthia. Now, could you please let me know, guys, what you think below in the comments section, whether or not you'd like me to do Parthia. I can do it, but it won't be as frequent as this one. I do one of these every 2 days or every 3 days. But for the Parthia, it'll probably be once or twice a week max. But I can do it for you guys. I know barely anyone does Parthia these days at all. I don't think I've ever seen one of the big YouTubers do it as of yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, because they probably have, but I'm just, you know, not very up to date. And someone's decided to start something up outside, which is fantastic. Thank you so much. But yes, so guys, I will auto-resolve this battle, and we'll have to call it an episode for here, because someone's decided to start a lawnmower. I thank you for that so much. Now let's move my mic closer so you can actually hear what the fuck I'm saying, because of that bloody thing. Okay guys, so I do thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, a like, and subscribe for more at a later date. Every like that you do leave on these Let's Plays really does mean a lot, as it means I can get the next episode to you guys out and actually know that what I'm doing is worthwhile, because these guys, you know, 30 minutes an episode at 1080p really does take a lot of rendering power and a lot of time to upload. My last video was actually 3 GB in size, and it does actually take a hell of a lot. And as you can see, we've destroyed the faction of Knossos, or Knossos, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Okay, so thank you guys for watching yet again. It's been me, Jelly Belly Joe here, or Jelly Bean Joe, whatever hell you want to call me. I know my friends like to call me Jelly Bean Joe because they know me by Jelly Bean, but whatever, just call me Joe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.